Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Puddle Knights. Last time I got stuck at the end on this puzzle after a good run, and while I was editing this, I think maybe I saw the key, which is that I don't need to have the noble lady go on the north end. She could just walk down the south end, I think. And so, working under the assumption that that might be what I need to do, then the key move would be something along these lines. Break off a cape here early, so that I have a knight who is capable of turning around. Then, with the remaining cape, I think it's okay for you to just kind of help her get along over here, and over here, and over here, and then you can simply go stand here, and then we're done? Yeah. It was just that easy. And for some reason I tunnel visioned myself into thinking that she had to go to the north, when in fact she could go to the south. Alright, so that moves on to Friends in High Places. Alright, high places. The places where we're going to step up, I suppose. One of our knights has no cape at all. Alright, and the other one only has one little segment. And she eventually needs to walk here. So we're going to have to break off a cape there, it seems. However, we need to do that after she's already been elevated, question mark? Ooh, there's more to it than that, because what is her path here exactly? Let's go ahead and reset. There's a way to go up here. Oh, we might have to do some of this business, maybe. Also, let's find out what happens if you do this. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if the thing supporting the cape falls, then that causes the cape to break. So I just learned something about the mechanics that I didn't know. But from here... what is the purpose of here? I'm a little confused. That's a dead end. That's probably for her to stand in while a knight gets around. But what would a knight do over here? Oh, I see. One knight could be there, and one knight could be here, and she could walk across both of our heads. But that requires her getting to the north. Got it. And so we've got to get her to the north as well. Okay. So, her path is... going around here, going up here, stepping across two knights, going over here, stepping across two knights, coming down here, and then not stepping in the mud at the end. So that is our goal for her. So now that I have properly visualized the goal, things are still challenging. Our knight with the cape can kind of only walk in a circle here. Yeah, okay, so I think what I'm seeing is at the beginning... oops. Actually... you could walk out of the way... okay, so here we go. So I guess we're going to use your cape. But then she won't be able to get out of the way of this knight. How is this knight going to get around her right here at the beginning? I can't have everyone walk in a circle. Okay, so right from the beginning, I already have a problem, which is I eventually need to get to where yellow knight is to the north of blue right now. Is it yellow or green? I don't know. I'm going to call it yellow. Yellow knight is to the north of blue lady, and red knight is where blue is currently standing. And in order to get yellow there, she has to be out of the way. The only way she can go right now... Oh, that's not true? No, it's true. I just want to experiment with this. I don't think it's going to work. The reason I don't think it's going to work is because I don't think this guy is capable of turning around now. Like, there's nowhere to turn around anywhere in here. And he can't step back over his cape. So... what if I... I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Like, there's nowhere for you to go now. There's still no way for red to turn around. And this just kind of undoes us back to where we were. So I don't see a way to reorder these three. Was there a reason I couldn't break off red's cape right at the beginning? Yes, because I need red's cape over here. And I also need it right before the exit. So red's cape has to be used in 2 different spots, which means I can't break the cape just yet. All right. And so the puzzle's impossible. I get a lot of that. How do I get yellow out? That's the problem I have right now. Oh, wait. Can I just do this? I think I can just do this. Well, no, because now we're trapped. Because she has nowhere to go. And you have nowhere to go. Aha! I have an idea. I have not played around at all with doing this at the beginning, just to try to reorder guys. However, it doesn't help because this is a dead end, right? Yeah, you can't turn around over here, so that's no good. Could I have done it the other way and had yellow go over there and yellow would be able to turn around? Okay, that's plausible. Yes, that is plausible. Yes. So, yellow could go up here. You could also wait temporarily up here. You can now cycle around. You could walk over here for some reason. I still don't know that I have a reason for that, though. Like, eventually you want to be somewhere else. Ah, but I can reorder you here. Haha. And now yellow's in front, and now she's behind. That's what I needed to do. That was a key move. Okay. So now you can stand here. You can let her down. No, you don't need to let her down. You need to let her across. This is the whole point of what we're trying to do. Great. First portion complete. Now, I think we're basically almost done now, because, oops. Because you could just have your cape get broken off now in the final bit of mud, which is where it needs to go. No, you can't. Your cape will never break. So that's too early. Got it. I can't step forward to break his cape. And so instead, what needs to happen now is... Oops, you need to get over here. to where you're going to help step her across. Now you need to both be a head step and also a cape step. And now she can get to the exit. There we go. I did it. Hop your way through. I got an achievement. I guess I unlocked enough of World 3 that it opens the door to World 4 and unlocks a whole bunch of more puzzles. Alright, great. That was 3-8. I do not see a 3 dash... Oh, no, I do see a 3-9. It's over here. Kind of a weird ordering thing going on here. But I'm going to choose to go in order tear and back as opposed to there and back. What do we have here? Extra challenge. Just what I need. At a glance, it doesn't look that awful. I'm gonna need both of them on one side. Okay, that's already become more challenging. There isn't enough cape to get her across the mud right at the beginning. So we'll have a friend come over and help us out. Where will that friend stand exactly? Because I don't see a way to get her up here that doesn't involve breaking a cape already. I could probably break a cape, though. I might even want to break a cape. Suppose I went ahead and broke this cape by doing this. Then you could just stand over here. You can get up here and even over farther to the right if you wanted. But that's no good yet because there isn't any cape portion there. Okay, so that actually, let's undo. So the next thing to do... I'm not sure what the next thing to do is just yet. Let's hope I figure it out soon. What if you stood here? No, I need 2 bits of cape over there. And I still need 1 bit of cape over here. So I need 5 bits of cape. There's 5 bits of mud at minimum that she needs to cross, and I only have 4 capes, which means I can't use them all broken off. One of them has to be used in at least 2 different positions by still being attached to a Puddle Knight. And so my current conundrum is figuring out that. So I think I've done the wrong thing and I'm going to reset. I have various ideas. The simplest idea involves just breaking off 1 piece of cape here at the beginning. So let's try just breaking off 1 piece of cape here at the beginning. Which is perhaps easier said than done now that I'm looking at it. Would have changed if I went this way. No. I don't think there's a good way to break off 1 bit of cape there. What about here? That could probably have been done. Yeah, and I could have had that done by the other guy. Okay, so here is what I'm going to attempt. Let's just reset again, it'll be easier. So, I want you, actually, hold on. You need to be standing here for me to get across. Then I want you just hanging out over here. Then I want, oops, I forgot about that. Unsupported cape movement. So, you need to move down there so your cape is no longer unsupported. Then you need to hang out down here. Then you need to leave 1 little bit of cape right there. And break it off. Then we need to just kind of swing around. And, yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge, but we'll do it. Okay, after a bit of back and forth, now we're in a position where she can walk across. However, before she walks across, I need a knight. Could I have done that? Yes. I could get the red knight on the other side already, so let's do this. I could have him standing there. You can walk across already and be our guy whose head we stand on. Then she could walk across to here. And this didn't work. I need 2 bits of cape on the right, and I've got the guy with 1 bit of cape on the right, but I needed the 2 bits of cape on the left in order to finish that thing off. So why did it not work when I broke off the 2 bits of cape right at the beginning? Or is that what I did? I don't think that's what I did. So maybe I want to break off 2 bits of cape at the beginning? But then I wouldn't be able to do that right. I think I need to break off 1 bit of cape on each side, actually. Is that even possible? I need 3 on the left. I need 2 on the right. But while the 3 on the left are like in progress is when she walks into the middle section. And once she walks into the middle section, the guy with 2 bits of cape will be incapable of walking from the left section to the right section because she's in the way. So that articulates the problem I currently have. The implication then being 2 bits of cape need to be on the right by the time she is in transit from left to right. Which means there isn't enough cape to get her in transit in the first place, so the puzzle's impossible. I feel like we've been down this road before. Is there anything clever I can do by having her, like, temporarily stand here, and then having this guy come... Can't come back across. She could walk on a cape that was stretched kind of diagonally across. Like, if there was a Puddle Knight here with 2 long cape and he stepped from here to here, there'd be a cape across the air gap that she would be capable of standing on, I believe. But that doesn't help the other guy get around. Is there a way to shuffle a knight around her? Doesn't seem like it. So the implication is I need 2 bits of cape on the right before she can cross. But if 2 bits of cape are on the right, then it's like impossible for her to cross because she needs 3 bits of cape. Unless... I see it. I think I see it. Unless the 1 bit of cape that I left behind were in a different position. Specifically, if it were... here. Because then I can use 1 bit of cape and then 1 bit of cape again differently in order to something something. So, I have my 2 bits of cape on the right. Can I now get her across? She can walk temporarily to here. Oh, but then I'm stuck. Because there's no way for this guy to get back around her. Seems like a goodish idea. In any case, with the 2 bits of cape, we'd be able to block both those bits of mud. Alright, so what else have I not thought of? I have to walk across 3 spaces. What if I don't break any capes yet? I'd use all still attached capes. That's something that I haven't really played around with, so let's play around with it. The problem is my knights are not going to have much mobility while I'm trying to do this, and so they're going to kind of run into each other and cause problems. But maybe not. Oops. I did it again. You need to walk all the way down to there. Okay, so your cape doesn't rip. So what if this guy stands here, and this guy stands here? There we go. Well, sure, that gets her across, but then we have the knights are in each other's way problem. Once she walks across, I can't get the 2 cape knight in front of her. Am I certain that's the case? I'm pretty certain that's the case. One of the knights has to be used for standing on a head. That means the other knight has no space to walk around her because it's a completely one wide path from left to right, even while standing on one of the other knight's head. So a knight has to move ahead of her to the right. Which means I can't have all these capes here. Because we need a knight. So I feel like I'm back to square one, or really square 0, with no idea how to solve the puzzle. Wait! I'm a dummy. After you were there, I think I almost have it. Imagine we're in the same state as we are now, except for instead of yellow-green guy being facing completely north, his knight section is to the right, rather than to the up, and so he's already walking up the stair. Then she wouldn't be able to walk up behind him, because she won't be able to walk any farther and he won't be able to walk any farther, so that still doesn't work. Okay, so let's reset again. I have a vision in my head now. So the vision I have in my head, let's not worry about the noblewoman right now. Let's just complete the vision in my head. The vision in my head is... Think carefully. This, I think? Yes. Because now you could break off this section. Oh, that doesn't work. Wait a minute. This is a move that I've never tried before. If you're standing on 2 different capes, can you go ahead and pull your cape out? You cannot. Can you pull your cape out? You also cannot. So if she's standing on both capes, that prevents either knight from moving. All right, so now I have the information. However, she could stand here. This knight is now ahead of her, and she can still get up the thingy. This still doesn't quite solve it, because I still have the problem that they can't move. Basically, this guy can't move, even if he had somewhere to stand, because she's standing on it. And if she walks off here, then this guy can't move because he can't go somewhere, because there isn't a knight's head to stand on. But let's review how I got myself into the situation where she was behind the knight on the thingy. She was standing there, and he was already headed up here. So could I redo that in a way that's something, something, something? Yeah, it seems like I could have left Pink's thingy there a long time ago. Okay. So, I have a vision once again in my head. That involves one bit of cape permanently being left here. Like so. Then this guy's starting to head up. Oh, this could still work. Maybe? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, the problem is now she can't be following him up and have gotten over. Unless he went less far up. Maybe somehow. Not possible. The knights are in each other's way. So this still doesn't work. Right, and it's due to the reasons that I talked about a long time ago, which is I need 3 segments of cape for her to ascend. And if I'm already pulling 2 of them up, then I don't have all the segments I need. And even if I do this, then we have the problem that he can't keep ascending. However, okay, hold on. What about this? Now neither of them can move, though. And the one bit of cape that I broke off was doing me no good. But it was definitely the idea of what I needed, because, again, the idea of what I was going for was the ability for this guy to be all the way up here, and for her basically to be over on that other little pink spot, while this guy walked over and helped them both across. So alright, one thing I have not tried on this puzzle is breaking off a bit of cape early on the right-hand side, which at a glance seems like an awful idea, but we're going to try it anyway. Oops. So if you go over here, I don't think I can break off one piece on the right-hand side. I might be able to. Not in a good spot. Nope, okay, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Well, I see why this one was rated as extra challenge, because I am finding it extra challenging. I can't recall if I have broken off a piece of cape right here. So let's try that again in case it helps us somehow. That's actually pretty promising looking here. Look at this. I can now do this, which enables her to walk over to here. He can walk up. But not, yeah. What if instead... Oh, so much shuffling around of the various characters. So, if she goes up and over, let's even put her over there for a second. Can I now reshuffle from here somehow? You know what I never considered? This actually might be interesting. Okay. Yeah, look at this. She could stand here, for example. It blocks the other knight out and probably has some other problems, but I hadn't thought about anything in this, you know, standing on two different knights' heads like in a row. And so that's an area of the puzzle space that I haven't really investigated yet. Don't go that way. And so, if she could stand off to the side, on Pink's head, I think. Is there a way for that to happen? That's not the end of the world? I'm not sure yet. So the idea... Yellow doesn't have a way to get out, if she does. Because if pink comes in this way, then yellow can't step on the other square, and either of them have any mobility. And if pink came in this way, then yellow would be standing on pink's cape and couldn't turn around, and pink would just rip the cape if pink moved. So I don't think that helps either. So again, I feel like either I'm just not seeing something that's sitting in front of me, or some of my previous analysis specifically about her having to follow a 2 cape length knight from left to right in order to win the puzzle is an assumption that I've been making that I feel pretty confident about, but maybe it is somehow wrong. But I think we're out of time for today, and so I'll think about it before next time and say, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with some more Puzzle Nights. For now, bye-bye.